Hello everyone, today I'm reviewing Toralei, the Garden Ghouls version. I'm going to try and pop a picture at the beginning of her box, which I'm going to get offline or something, so yeah. I just wanted to let you know that I'm sorry I haven't done any reviews for the past week, but I've not been well. I've had like a really bad cough and cold, and it went to my chest, so I couldn't I couldn't talk without coughing, so that's why I haven't done any reviews this week and haven't felt up to doing any skits or anything. So we'll try and do a few this week to make up for it. And I did do like a live stream of Toralei to try to review her, but the picture was really bad. Shining Armour was causing chaos, so I thought I'd review her properly today so you can see her properly. And I have a different Toralei here. This is the one that came with the Werecat twins, the 3-pack Fear Leading. I know she's not the real Toralei, the original, but from what I've heard, her makeup is the same as the original Toralei, and her earrings and her hair. So basically she's like the original Toralei but the wrong clothes. The only thing is her tail is in storage, so I won't have her tail to hand. But I'm sure that won't matter. I'm sure the tails are pretty similar. So let's review Toralei first and then we'll compare the two. So here she is. I think this Toralei is really nice. So she has these glasses on top of her head and they're really cool. They've got like they look like bug eyes. All these little bits above them, they're nice and clear. This antenna goes there and then this one goes up. I've left them attached to her head, so I don't really want to pull them down and ruin her hair, but I don't know, maybe I could pull them down a bit. No, they're kind of stuck. I think you have to, like, I don't really want to pull them too hard because I really like them on top of her head. Here's her ears. So she has her, there's one there, and then that one's got like a little cut in it, just like the old one used to. She doesn't have any earrings. She's got some teal colour in the front of her fringe. The other side's orange. Her hair is very orange and long. As you can see, it's really pretty. And it's quite soft as well. This piece at the front is crimped. So the teal piece, and there's a little bit of orange that's crimped as well. The fringe doesn't appear to be crimped, but it's not too bad. I mean, it feels different because obviously it's been crimped, but I think it looks quite nice. I like the teal in the front. I think it gives it a nice look. Personally, I like it. And then here's her eyes. So she's really pretty. She's got like really nice blue eyeshadow. If I can look at it, there's her eyebrows. And green eyes with her cat eyes. She's got like all these dots under her eyes as well. These blue dots, they're really nice. She has the mark on her nose now, which she never used to have. The coloured piece, which I really like. I think I prefer this Toralei's face to the old one, personally. She's got the stripes on her face, and then there's her pretty lips, like a nice coral colour. They're really nice. And then she has these big wings. They've got like, they've got eyes on them, as you can see, they look like tiger eyes. They're really pretty. They don't move away from each other, but you can move them back. They're on like a bit of a hinge. You can see they seem to stay in better than Cleo's wings. Cleo's wings were a bit annoying. There we go. You can kind of put her like that, and that looks pretty nice. Looks like she's about to fly. It's cool. That's what they look like from the back. Oops. So the paint detail's all on the front, but it does shine through. You can see it a bit from the back as well. And they're pretty wings, I like them. Got these big pieces at the bottom. So they're on a bit of a hinge, as you can see. And then here's her. She's got this piece around her neck here with some tulle. And then her dress is very similar colour to her wings. The colours are similar, and it's got like all these different shapes on it and patterns. Really pretty. And then she has this, whoops, she has this red piece here. It's like a thrill piece, and then this is attached to it, this tulle piece, which is nice. And then here's her shoes. Her shoes are really cute, but her heels kind of bend a bit, as you can see on the stand. So she's got this studded piece around the front, and then there you go, at the front she's got like, it kind of looks like fish bones to me. And then she's got the studded piece on the bottom as well. And then the back, she's got a fishbone on the heel, which is really cool. They look very similar to the shoes that the werecats were wearing in the zombie shape, but they're completely different shape and everything, so they are a new mould. She also has a tail, which is cool, but the only problem is it's a bit of a challenge trying to get her on the stand with the wings and the tail. She doesn't come with a stand. This is my stand, but it is a bit of a challenge. And, oh, she has eyelashes now as well. She never used to have eyelashes. She should just have the tick piece going across. And her arms are different. It's like Venus with the garden... Is it garden ghouls? Are they garden ghouls? Have I called this the wrong line? No, I think these are the garden ghouls. The other one, oh, party. I think they were the party ghouls. Her arms wouldn't come out, so they bend still. They still bend, they still twist. They're quite a bit stiffer, but they don't come out of the joints. They look different. They have kind of a bit of a gap in them as well, which is a bit annoying. Her hands are different. She doesn't really have claws other than her thumb. Looks like it's got a bit of a claw on it. Her knees are the same as well. As you can see, there's gaps. She has her stripes. It's a shame. Whoops, because I prefer the way they used to be with the articulation, but just be aware that that's something new they've done. And then here's the original Toralei. So, as you can see, she just has the ticks instead of the eyelashes at the top, whereas this one has the eyelashes. Her eyes are very similar, and so is her face. I think she hasn't changed much at all, to be honest. She looks very similar. Her lips look really similar. They might be slightly bigger than they used to be, but they're very similar looking. Obviously, she has the colour on her nose, which makes her look a bit different. And then she has the stripes on her cheeks, like she always had. They're pretty much the same. Her makeup's a bit lighter. Her ears look the same to me as well. And then she has, oh, the only different thing here is she has stripes at the top of her arm. But this one has stripes all the way down. This one might be the same as well on the leg. Hang on. Yeah, and it's the same on this leg. As you can see, this one has stripes at the top and the bottom, but this one just has them at the bottom. So yeah, she's got less stripes than she used to have, but I don't think that matters too much. Her claws are different, so this one has claws. This one does not. And her hands used to be like... I used to like it when they were like that. I like the werecat's hands. Yeah, her hands are a little boring now, unfortunately. But I still think she's a lovely doll. I still think she's really pretty and worth getting. I really like her. The only thing is, obviously, because her arms don't come apart, she's probably only going to be able to wear things like this. She's going to struggle to get things with sleeves on her, unfortunately. So that's annoying. And they're all like this in this line. I have Twyla too, and Twyla's the same. I will review Twyla at some point as well. So all three of them have the same joints. I don't know if Teresa does, but I'm not going to buy Teresa. I don't really like the way she looks. And I don't like the gimmick. I think her outfit's a bit boring in my opinion. But yeah, the Toralei, the Twyla and the Cleo all have the same joints. So, but like I said, I still think she's lovely and I'm glad I got her. So, oh, and let's just have a look at the eyebrows quickly. Yeah, kind of similar. Different colour, but they look very similar to how they used to look as well. So yeah, I don't think she's changed too much. I think the old one might be a little bit darker than the new one as well. This one's got quite a bit of gel under her eye because of how much her hair used to be. Oh, and she doesn't have the stripes in her hair either. No stripes in her hair anymore. So I guess that what they're doing now is they're putting like a different colour stripe in instead of doing the stripes. Maybe. I'm not sure. We'll have to see if they release any other Toraleis and they put stripes in her hair. But yeah, but I like her personally. I think her face is really pretty. I think she's prettier than the old one. This is probably the only doll that I think looks better in the reboot, because I was never a massive fan of Toralei. Probably because she was quite mean. I'm not really a fan of the new series and the new films and stuff, but like I said, I do think this Toralei looks really pretty. Her eyes might be slightly bigger, actually, than they used to be. Slightly less slender, if you know what I mean. But I think she does look very similar to the old one. And like I said, I'm glad they've painted her nose now, because I always wondered why she didn't, because all the other werecats had their nose painted. So I thought, why doesn't Toralei? It looks strange. So yeah, sorry to ramble on. Like, comment and subscribe, and let me know what you think of the new Toralei. Let me know if you prefer the old one. A lot of people probably will, but yeah, I definitely think the old quality was better in the old outfits, that's for sure. But I do like this one's face. So, bye everyone, I hope you've enjoyed this review.